DFI's map. Yeah, and they're going with It's a Trap. Where's yeah, they're going with It's a Trap on mines and picking up defense here. As I said, one-sided map. That's good. That's good actually. And THT banning Murawanka kind of work against DFI. I don't know if you were planning to pick it, but I would say really good pick from DFI here. Attacking, at least they should secure attack, and on defense you don't know you don't know how it works, right? So it could go either way. They do have I would say most of the regulars on DeFi and THT a little bit of newer teams. So I don't know about the chemistry on THT side, but it can go favor on DeFi. But again, THT are favorites here, and we will see how it goes. Just gonna ping here. Just give me a minute. I'm just gonna ping the notification so everyone knows what's happening, boys. And then what game am I forgot the game. DEI. We have, I think, yeah, I think the right one. Okay, okay. I think everything should be good. We are on our way now. And this should be an exciting match. Maybe one more ping here, maybe? Yeah, actually, I may put it on my server as well. Okay, on our way. So, going over lineup here. What do we have here? On defense, we have DFI with the double chieftain, high five Murad, double CS, Storm Tiger for, you know, those resets. Obviously, there's a way you can stay safe. And then over on the other side, we have a double 260, Super Conk i7, Murat CS, and Grill. Personally, not a fan of 260, but I just had to like change a little bit. So over on this side, we have THT i7 just pushing forward. A little bit risky, by the way. A little bit risky for him, I would say. And trying to spot so Grill can put a shot. But if CS is cross hugging the border, he would have never had a chance. And over on the other side, CS is not going to their usual position, but hugging the hill, trying to proxy them. Maybe the plan is to go around, but that is actually not going to work for them because CSC, they know where the CSs are. So they know where they are. Cuba takes a shot from attempted Wolf. 260s are there. 260 can get on the position at the surprise they shifted. So far, pretty stalemate, but I have a concern that DFI not taking one line is a huge misplay. That's a huge misplay because that will allow THT to just take, you know, they can send a Grill. Grill has camo, he can just go forward by himself and then take it. DeFi can still send tanks back. They can still send like CSs back to the one line. They need that cover. They need that cover because these chieftain will be completely useless if you don't have one line. You need to secure that one line. And the push is happening actually. 260 are sending it. Maybe they have like another plan to go around, but what we see right now here is 260 i7 and a Grill. They will get spotted by Murad. I don't know if Storm Tiger will be able to reset here. No spots though. No spots on 260 at all. They can counter push hill. It depends. Let's see the punish. But here's my problem though. Storm Tiger is watching that side. So Storm is usually Storm covers A line. That's why, and then you have to secure the one line. However, they haven't, all their team are towards the A line. 260s are still pushing forward, and now they will have shots on the backside, and that's why one line You have to secure it, and 260s are punishing. It is a 3v3 as well. It's one thing if they push with 5, Gone Sovereign is going in, but it'll be too late by the time he get there because I'm okay, just full health and just farming in the back. They have to kill Cuba though, and Ichirichich has to kill Jester, so it can work. It can work. So even if Attempted goes down here, not an issue because they have the middle secured and they can now start punishing Super Conqueror as it is 3v2. So it will actually work in favor of DFI. I kind of underestimated a little bit here because now Super Conqueror is getting punished. 260s are pushing Murat though, so they can easily cap here. Can Sturm connect? Is Sturm even in the battle right now? And we'll see there. Supercon goes down. Jester's down to 1000. Falter's moving back for cover. HP is in favor of DFI. Tanks also in favor of DFI. However, Murat will go down. But what do we see here? Bama is on fire. Someone needs to call 911 here. Bama is on fire. And that's the thing with 260. I thought it was a very easy win by THT here. But pushing at the right time and with the right focus and quick reaction, DFI managed to make it work. And as I was saying, I was not expecting this to happen. And a beautiful, beautiful start by DFI so far. Up by 2 tanks, up by HP. That's a strong start. That's what you want to see. And even though I said THT are the favorites going in, it has, it can quickly change here. Sturm can also get a reset on I7 over here. Now, at I7, it is difficult for him because Sturm can reset as well as Murat can just peek the backside and can reset because it's only 260 who's also just 600 HP. Not to mention Type F can just go in. So this is where my confusion is here right now. Why is DFI not doing anything? Sturm just fire and miss. The time needs to go in. The time needs to go in. They are super scared right now. They're like super worried, and I think that is not the right thing for them. Murad is coming back. Sturm Tiger is spotted. Sturm Tiger is about to take a shot from Grill, and he will also take a shot from I7. I7 missed. Grill didn't. Sturm is coming in. But over on the other side, they're going for Murat. So they will kill Murat since Grill rotated over on the other side. They capitalize on that opportunity, and Jester will go down 41 seconds. Grill with another shot. Jester is reloading. Gone Sovereign missed. Ichirichich needs to come in. They need to kill Jester and then get a reset. So who's going to go for resets right now? Type 5 is closed. 31 seconds. And that is actually not a good play for... I guess it doesn't really matter because they're surrounded and so many tanks. 25 seconds. And there is the reset. There is the reset. I would say really, really good punish by DFI here. Defense hard. This was their map. They had a play in mind. I think what happened here was the punish from... It was a 3v3 in the beginning. It was a 3v3 in the beginning, but I think Murat dumped a clip. Maybe he was reloading after that, and the Super Conqueror, maybe lack of focus fire. Because between Super Conqueror and 2 tanks on the hill, that was a misplay by THT. THT should have won that engagement. There was no reason. They also had the other side. Because not only they had like a crossfire setup when those 3 guys pushed, 260 also punished them. So it has to be really bad punish when they went up. And I think that's what has happened here. A little bit of mistakes here. Going over lineup, I am actually surprised that Type 5 at 3600 damage. I thought he didn't do anything because he was hesitant for resets. Meteor and Star 20, 800 damage, 3 kills. Solid performance by Meaty. And it's in CS with 2700 damage. Over on the other side, THT Falters with Grill 2900 damage. And then about even damage. I think this is what happened here. Jester and Murat, he was not able to dump a clip early on when the push came and he was reloading, which kind of provided the opportunity for one of the CS to just push Murat out of the hill, and then they focused the other guys. I also want to see, this is also, there has to be like some missed or rush shots because Super Conqueror only managed to do 3 shots of damage while no one was paying attention to him. And I think that's what the window was for DFI, and they capitalized on him. So GG to DFI to capitalizing on this very, very small and unfavorable window. But it is their map, right? So they are prepared. They won the difficult size, won the defense. And I think if they can win the attack here, that will be a really solid start. And all the pressure will be on THT if we go 2 up or 2 up.
Mines, a small summertime map with lots of hills, rocks and other cover. The teams start the battle in the usual locations, but the base locations are different. One is located in the bottom part of the village and the other one is in the water. One of the key objectives is the centre hill. That's why the teams will often select fast vehicles and tanks with strong turrets for cover.
Okay, so we saw that little intro, forgot to play it last time. I guess they're taking a while to pick tanks, but still, I think 7 minutes is enough where we'll catch up with, or we will launch the game before they pick tanks. And over on THT side, now they're on defense. We have seen, I'm not sure what game it was, but we saw a 4005 doing 7,000 damage on Mine's attack. And then we had also seen, I think, was it Cuba? I think it was Cuba against INTZ. He was playing 4005, and he also managed to do some solid damage, a lot of, punish big shots. So maybe it might work for them again. This time, going over lineup over on the DeFi side, we have a double chieftains, triple CSI 7 Aviary. I do like their lineup. Aviary is tank destroyer. And over on TST side, we have one TST player playing, by the way. It's the tag lock tournament, so it doesn't matter, but it's just funny. TST side, we have 113 double I7, IS4 mouse, and 4005. Very heavy, but I am not a fan of this heavy lineup because it's risky. You see a heavy lineup, you can just send someone to spot, and everyone can just be in a position to just punish that cross, because some of the heavy tanks will try to go through the K line, and heavy tanks having lack of camo will get punished. Okay, hopefully accidentally I didn't close anything. Okay, so everything looks okay. No audio issues, boys. No audio issues. The last thing I want is like an echo or something going on. And that has happened in the past. So, trying to avoid as much as I can. Here's the play. Does DeFi? It also comes down to, I think, if I'm in DeFi, right? If I'm in DeFi, I see that lineup. I'm not gonna send everyone to the hill because they don't have the tanks to take the hill. But even if they go to the hill, it's not the worst thing, because I think they might still be able to spot that I7 or the second I7 crossing and punish with their CSs. The key here would be to sending a guy on the right side. Chud's in the middle. Bama does get spotted. They need to punish Bama there. Another tank also gets spotted. AVR is coming in for the big hit. These chieftains need to stop being scared and push forward. Those I7s are spotted. They need punish. One shot. Bama is tracked. They need to punish Jester. 3 of the guys are here. Again, do not overpeak. Cuba is right there. The punish is there. Could have been better. And there's the Cuba. Cuba's aiming. 4005. Cuba's aiming. Is he about to one-shot someone? But I would say the punish, not enough. Cuba takes damage in return. However, the good thing is 2 of their heavies are on the right side, which is again fine. Not an issue. But DeFi, with a flawless execution, they haven't lost a single HP here. So I would say things just go in favor of DeFi. They are on attack. Faulty is trying to play IS4 right over here. It is again the very, very risky spot in IS4. The reason being is he might not spot anyone, and when he do end up crossing for the reset, he will get punished. So I don't like where IS4 is. I also, 4005, you have to kind of make it work. Another shot into 113 by Itchy Richards. DeFi is another team today. They are not messing around. They are playing as a team. And that's what we have seen so far, and a huge punish by them in the beginning. And a smaller map, they can use the time. They have all the time. Or at least they have like 3-4 minutes before they are forced to make a play here. Unfortunate. Oh, what just happened? The IS-7 is AFK. DFI's IS-7 is AFK. I hope he reconnects and into the game here. This would be very, very unfortunate because it's gonna throw their momentum off. Power has somehow lost power. Or maybe has to reset because they can't even restart now. As the rules for restart is, if there's some issues, you restart in the beginning before anyone has fired. But at this point, DFI has clearly fired, and also they're actually really up on HP as well, and they don't even want to give up that advantage. It's about 800 and then 900 on another i7, 1700 and then another 800, so 2500, almost a tank worth of HP or damage done by them. Ichiritas took a shot probably from Chud. He has to be careful here because it's Chieftain, not i7, little taller, and can get the sides can get overmatched. Really, really unfortunate scenario here where Power is AFK. They are playing 6v7 on Mines Attack on their map. If I'm in DFI, I am not happy. After all the hard work they have done, I am not happy. Let me quickly see what's going on in the chat. I doubt anything is going on because DFI, they are playing. Oh, Walter spotted Meaty. Meaty should not have done that. He can get to cap easily. Easy. It's a free cap for DFI here. I don't know what play they're going to make though. Again, IS-7 is still AFK, and I'm not even sure how long. I don't even know if they know, because the way they're playing, they're already making plays. They're already making plays. And over on this side, right, it will be tough for them to kill IS-7. They can, of course, they can kill him. But you need multiple tanks to make the push. It cannot be 3. They need another tank. They need the i7. If all 3 of the TSs push together, i7 can just hide. They can obviously kill Jester, and it depends where Bomber's going to play. Bomber will spot them. But the key is to not get spotted when they're pushing, because if they do, 4005 will shoot someone and probably going to set them on fire. I think now DFI are kind of forced to, that was not their play, but they're forced to make this play right now. And AVRE took a shot from, I don't know who, from this guy? Jester. Yep, and that's what I was talking about, like coming up, not a good push at all. i7 spot them early on. One tank is down. Another also taking a lot of damage, and then now they're stuck. They haven't killed anyone, and then 2 guys will also die. Very unfortunate situation DFI was in, and they were forced to, play it. I would still have said that just make the play over on the other side. They had the cap for free. This tank, you need more player. Jester is spotted. They need to punish Jester though. They have punished Jester, like push Jester back. Don't worry about Bama. I guess they're kind of splitting focus here, which still might work. Sovereign is punishing Bama. Bama is not in cover though. Bama is not in cover though. Meteor is again like split focus. Sovereign's down to 1 shot. He goes down. I would have liked they both focus 1 tank. Yeah, probably focus Bama. Bama is down to 2 actually. Meteora might make it work. I am unbelievable. And that's a misplay from Bama, by the way. He's in a wrong spot. He missed. Jester's trying to help. He doesn't have the clearer shots. His team will punish Jester when he moves forward though. And Bama's down to 1 shot. All he needs is 1 shot. If he can kill Bama here, that'll be huge. He will out reload him. He will out, and he does. He does. That is just insane. I would say also misplay by Bama though. This is clear misplay by Bama. And now Midi can just get in cover. He can punish Jester. Obviously, he'll take a shot. Jester is spotted. I would expect from the backside to have some punish on Jester. The only thing is they are down 2 tanks as opposed to 1 by THT, because 1 tank just died early on. So I was expecting Jester to die here as well. But if they had focused Bama in the beginning, that would have worked better. Bama could have just moved forward, would have been fine. And the position Jester is in, yeah, I think they need to cross another tank. Itchy is now coming onto the cap. Mr. Fuzzy is there. Itchy has to just remember that, like maybe the cap, put the rock between him and 113. That's all they have to make sure. DJ Eagle's going down. Itchy gets spotted. He's trying to shoot Jester, but he's spotted. Itchy, they only have 2 tanks. Again, the problem is the AFK IS-7, the curious case of power. Losing power. And yeah, 5k HP difference right now, in addition to another 2k, so like 7k HP difference. The right play would have been in this situation, to be honest, just get on the A cap They could have got there for free. There's no type. They don't have a Sturm. And you have like CS's, you have speed, right? Force them to come in. CS could get on the rock easily. And then just punish anyone who tries to come in. We have already seen 2 of the tanks are out of the game. 2 minutes remaining, but this game will go to... It is safe to say pings going on, man. Like, yeah, they're like, I can see it's like, man, move, move, move. Yeah, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate after like a good start for DEIFY in the beginning. And even in this match, right, they had a really, really good punish. And I think at this point, they just want to use all time. They're like, let's just wait so that they have more time for the power to come back. 130 to put a shot on Meaty. Meaty goes down. I think it's Meaty the one that did pen gesture once. Yeah, like you can make the one-line push, but the way they made it was not the right way. That guy, like I7 has to be suppressed before you make the push. I7 wasn't. He had the vision. They saw them. He saw them coming, and then just farmed them. Yeah. So 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. Everything looks good. I was just checking how things are iterated. Now thinking about getting to the cap, but again, they should have done that sooner. With the CS, he could have got there for free using CS's speed. Yeah, they could have. This cap was the play. I mean, again, it would have been like 6v6 or 6v7, but I think this cap would have been the play because no one is in position, and there's like a shorter path they have to take to get to the cap. They just have to cross like 3 blocks, as opposed to on the other side, you have to push the entire one line. While spotted. And now it will go down here. 38 seconds remaining. I think I should go ahead and just update the score here. And score is, or will be, 1-1 in 22 seconds. First map. I was expecting a tagging team to win. And in my defense, right, I think if I7 was playing, maybe they would have won. Maybe they would have won. But at the same time, yes, they didn't know I7 was AFK, and now he's getting spotted for the first time. And I think now Faulty realized he is AFK. Let me kill him. Yeah, unfortunate the way the match ended. But it happens, you know, as per rules, they couldn't have restarted either way. CS with double 2 shot of damage. M14 Pro just died as he was crossing. And over on the THT side, Obama with, you know, he did kind of make a misplay, by the way, where he was playing, but he could have just survived there as well. But but still solid performance, connected his shots. And 3300 damage, Cuban 475 with 1800 and about 1500 damage from the rest of the team here. That's a good thing, actually. It's tie, you know. I know how that DEIFY must have kind of, you know, lost their momentum here a bit. Feeling a little frustrated. I think if they would have a 2-2 here, the pressure would have been really on THT. But now it could be either way, right? As this is THT's map, Cliff. And pay to win, so no premium tanks. Cliff is also, I would say, attack favored. Slightly attack favored, or I mean, not as much favored as mines, you know, but again, both teams lost attack on mines. But as per statistics, or as per like the way I play it, I feel Cliff is attack favored a bit.
Cliff, the most dynamic map in the league. Battles on Cliff always turn into desperate double-edged fights. Teams start from the same spots as they do in standard battles. The first base is located near the defender's spawn point, and the second is at the bottom of the hill. Sometimes teams split their forces and send several tanks through the 1-2 line to the left of the small hill, but usually both teams play at the centre. The attacking team can send one of the tanks up to the lighthouse or behind it. Fast and quick-firing vehicles are better suited for this map, mainly medium tanks, including tanks equipped with autoloaders.
Okay, the tank picks are on no premium tanks. And they've picked a premium tank. Yeah, we'll just wait here. Wait for a bit. And yeah, the bands are, as you see here, DEIFY band Arctic region, your best versus mine, THT bands Murwanka, and downsizing. This is DEIFY's map. Is it DEIFY's map? No, THT's map. We'll probably we'll have to reboot because let me see it again. I think that's what they picked, pay to win. Yeah, pay to win or no pay to win. Okay, they noticed. That's actually good. I am surprised someone actually helped them because usually in my case, no one tell me, or most of the time, that we have picked the tank. That's actually not allowed. Everyone's like sleeping when we are playing. Yeah, another player from THT side joining in. And for the tank picks for DFI, we have Double I7, Chieftain, Wheezy, Waffles, yes, and T57 Heavy, and they're on attack. I think they can make it work. It would have been more of an issue when they're in defense, but I think this lineup is good enough for them to make it work. And over on THT side, I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. I don't like 13105. Yes, you can make it work. The other light tanks, I mean, if you have to play light tank, there are other ones like Penderwagon and Sheridan that got buff, better DPM, better HP, better gun handling. 105, yeah, it's an autoloader, but I personally not a fan of it. Similarly, 60 TP, again, very risky tank. If you're getting pushed, and especially if you miss a shot, you will die. Even if you pen, you'll still die. Like, less pen, no premium APCR. Does have HP, does have the gun depression, and can hit for like a 750, but you have to really make it work. And more often than not, you can't. But we will see. Does have offered that alpha. But besides that, they have VZ55, 5 AI, 760 TP, light tank, 2 more tanks from THT here. Okay, again, just checking. Yeah, still waiting for 2 more tags. I think they're waiting for someone to join. Ivy Stux have joined. And the power ice or the i7 gamer, i7 player with the name Power, as I think he has officially lost power. Because he wasn't able to reboot the entire last game, and now he's still not here. Not sure what they're waiting for now. We should start. Jester with the Chieftain. 1 more pick here. 1 more pick, and IB Stux with DS63. Every tank is unique for THT. We have a random joining. I hope he doesn't pick a tank because sometimes you don't see it right. They're so quick to join and so quick to pick a tank. You might accidentally just launch the game with them. We have all been outplayed by randoms just joining the battle. Okay, let's see. DeFi on attack. I think the THT is going for a holding play here. They might just hold different angles and punish as the push comes. And DFI could go for split. I don't think they need to send all to the bowl. They might just go for split, but they'll have enough, I guess. Priority is the bowl for them, and they might take the 6-7 line later on. We will also try to have a post-game interview here with the winning team. I'm not sure who their caller is. I think Meteora maybe, or on the other side Cuba. So whichever win, we'll get one of them to have a post-game interview here. And we're on this side. Wait, what's happening? Is Bama AFK now? What's happening? What on the earth is... Oh, no, he's not AFK. He's not AFK. He's just pre-aimed right there. Yeah, okay. He's pre-aimed for the spot. He missed, though. He might hit this one. He did one shot. But DeFi managed to take the hill for essentially free. That's actually huge. I mean, yeah. No punish. Cuba doing some wild stuff here and got lucky. Look at the climb, you know. Pre 6.0 climbs. Why Cuba? Maybe that's why they picked 13-105 to make that extra traction. You know, 105 does offer extra gun depression. But at the same time, I don't think it's worth it. I7 is going forward. They want to punish maybe the CS. He is spotted. I7 takes a shot from Jester. Vex also take another shot. 60 is trying to get an angle. He does have decent gun depression, but like not enough, not the easiest. Especially when they have the hill. So every time 60 will peek, he will get shot from the hill as he will be spotted. CS is full control of the hill. VZ is playing that holding position. Chieftain gone over an unnecessary overpeak. Took damage that could have been easily avoided. 60 TP still full. So the opening here is, they do have Mr. Fuzzy over on the I7 over on this side though. So the opening here, I would say, is the 8-9 line. If DeFi, they just rotate all their tanks together. Cuba take a huge shot from Waffle. Meteora, holy moly, Meteora just making this huge flank by himself. Took one shot from VZ, might take another shot from 60 TP as well. He's pre-aimed, he bounced. He hit him, he got, Cuba's gone. Meteora 1, Cuba 0. And Meteora is showing why or how, you know, DeFi cannot be taken lightly. And that's a huge play by Meteora. Now he's crossing. I don't think he should cross. He should come back because VZ will always outspot him. But I think he's just getting back in cover. Once he loses the spot, he might be able to just come back. He's loaded. 60 TP dropped. VZ dropped. And the CSs or DeFi, they know where their entire team is. The rotation is happening. I don't think they needed to do rotation that wide. They could have just pushed straight here because now they're stuck. These CSs will shoot. They are over peaking. However, killing that 13-105 was huge. They are bouncing. Both the teams are actually bouncing on each other. So I'm not sure what's happening. Attempted Wolf coming down to provide some help or to suppress these guys. And I think they could have just made the push right from here. But over on the other side, Meteora, he just got stuck there and is down to 696 and is about to go down. I think he got shot by both guys without doing any damage in return. And I think Waffle's going to go down here. No one was there to help him. VZ with one shot, and that's another shot. He goes down. Actually, Meteora went from a hero to non-hero really quickly while I was not paying attention. Things were looking really good for DeFi when the kid killed the 105, but yeah, he just overstayed his welcome there. They know there was this one guy. Bama took a shot from Ichi. Again, on the other side, the rotation is happening. They should be able to get on the cap. They have the hill. They need to take back the hill. But Ichi just needs to get in a position where he can see them coming and be safe. Because what's happening now is it's going to be 2v1. Even if he dumps a full clip on Chud, he will not kill him. We're on the other side. Once CS take a shot, and because everyone is over on the other side, these guys can just free peek like this, where the way they are. So quick reaction from THT. Attempted. Hill is their friends. They have to take hill, and that they're not doing that. The CSs are about to go down really quickly. So is this T57. T57 will go up. He has to just connect and maybe flip over to the other side. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be too late. He needs to dump a clip. He wants to help the other side. He's ignoring 60. That's actually the right play. That's actually the right play from this guy. But DFI has lost a lot of HP. There's a 6,000 HP difference. If you take another shot, you might be able to put a clip in fault tiers here. 1. I don't know. 2. Yep. Close. 3. Okay, 3 out of 4. Fault tiers down to 1 shot. But again, those CS is dying. It's a little too late. Again, DeFi with a good start. But THT with the good, I guess, reaction and making it work. And I would say, yeah, the way it happened, they should not have left T57 by himself. Waffle should have come back. And then when they made the push, they should have made the push right from here as opposed to going around. That push takes too long. They were spotted. And they took too much punish. Like CSs had to move, leave the hill to kind of help them. And that did not help their case either. Cliff attack was the favorable, as I said, and I think TS team should be able to win the next round here, though. Nonetheless, both teams seems prepared. They both have a plan, and they know what to do when things goes wrong. Over on DeFi side, yeah, not much damage. This is a 57 and CS with 1500 damage along with Waffle. And over on THT side, we have Jester and Chieftain 4200 damage. 60 TP, the one I was complaining about, 27, and also I'm pretty sure he put 2 shot in Waffle, and then 2 in the T57. Or maybe 1 in Waffle. And 2 in T57. Pretty even spread, 105. You know, I was not very optimistic of that tank, and he did not get a chance to make that work either. He was, I think, proxy spotting them or trying to spot them, but in return, because he was spotted as well, they were able to take him out, but nonetheless, they paid the price. And the score is 2-1. Okay, so everything looks okay here. DFI is ready this time on defense. They picked the premium tank though, because premium tanks are banned though. Yeah, so we'll be heading for a reboot, by the way. And over on the TST side, VZ1321. So yeah, you definitely see some unique tanks you don't often see when TST plays, like the light tank we have seen now, double E5, double I7, Bat Chat, and a grill. Meanwhile, on DFI side, they have a T57 Chieftain, I7 double CS, another Chieftain, and Murat. Murat, of course, being a premium tank, which is not allowed. So it should be an easy, or not easy, but it should be. I hope they realize it, because sometimes you don't, right? We see the pings. We see the pings, and sometimes, you know, it's just difficult to. We'll see. It is very likely. I think that, yep. They are moving, so is the other team, and they have not realized there's a Murat in the game. Again, it's just, you know, multiple things happening. It's not intentional, it just happens, and we have a rule. That's why the rule's kind of there. They're all wait, what's happening? Okay, so everyone is kind of set up for the position to punish the tanks going uphill. Chud Hill or Chud will try to spot. There are only two guys. They're not really taking the hill. Murat's in the corner, T57 in the corner. Everyone's here. Chieftain, I7, I think both. Wait. Both the Chieftain and the I7 are going in. That's the punish, though. I think I7 should have led. But bounce, too many bounce. Okay, Bama goes down, like Murat and T57. And he goes down, actually. So now it's like 2v3. T57's taking punish. There's a light tank. Both the CS needs to come here and help. Vex Redneck. He's down to like low HP, or he's behind and is still dying, which is very confusing here. And TJI, the Chieftain over there, the Chieftain in the bowl, actually, both of them are healthy though. Bad Chat is reloading, so he's out of the game. Chud's out of the game. Grill does have shots. He put another shot into Murat. Gone Sovereign goes down. Doesn't matter. Meteor is in position to help. M14, he took a while though. He need to be there sooner. Same with the Murat. Like those, I7 needs to go forward. He's going to just take another shot for free, but at the same time, Ichirit is now loaded. He's going to farm E5. I7 will go down from Grill. So it should be the same thing. They have the high ground. They need to kill now. 1 E5 goes down. Faultier's down to one shot. 1-7, one shot from TJ Eagle Eye. Doesn't need it. Okay, IB Stux should go down here. Quick rotation from DFI. I mean, they had the Murad, but as I said, doesn't really matter. T57 full. 2 CSs are there. They need to just kill before the support arrives. Again, another bounce. They're taking a little bit too long. Bats rotating. And that's what I don't like, right? Like, don't give them too long. And that's what happened. They did manage to rotate out. HP close, but in favor of DFI, and also the tanks in favor of DFI. But not to mention the problem here, what I see is THT, they have a VZ132. It was nerfed and then buffed, so like it's not that bad. And I think maybe it was like buffed. I think it was just restored. I don't think it was buffed. Cuba gets spotted, so they know where they are. Murad and Meaty are rotating, so is the other CS. T57 still over there. And I think they kind of expected, right? Since no one pushed the ball, they might be rotating, and that's what's happening. CS, or no, Grill is still in the middle. He's going to go for a shot here. That could change everything. If Grill connects and kill, it will change everything. But because Chad is doing the backside climb, he lost the spot, and the mediums will be able to get to the top for free. Bad is re-rotating again now. Bad is re-rotating. T57 has also rotated back. So like anything can happen. But the thing is, two of the tanks from DeFi are full health and can commit whenever they want. They have to be careful not get baited by 132. Just hold. And the score will be even Steven after this round. Looking good for DFI, but yeah, just not make a mistake. Don't get baited by the light tank. That's what he's trying to do. Force them to make plays that you don't want while both other tanks are pre-aimed. Cuba is coming in. Maybe he'll do the climb as well. They need to get the last CS on the climb as well. T57 coming from the mid. Cuba, do not spot Itchy Richards here. Not yet. But he should spot him right here when this opening. What? Okay, no one spots either. They don't know Cuba is coming. It is going to be 2v4, but Cuba, it is a bad set. He has to connect all shots. They have the health on the hill, but all DeFi guys has to do is like drop down. So they have the health on the hill, 2v2, and Grill covering him. They do need one of the healthy CS to go on the hill, honestly. But the problem here is THT does not know where the third CS is. That's why your information is important. This rotation. I like they are making some plays, but it would have been better, again, that if CS is on the hill. However, Cuba dropped down, and all of a sudden that little overmatch window they had is now gone. CS might spot Cuba here. Grill is also rotating. I think what's going to happen is they're going to put someone on the cap. CS gets spotted. CS will have shot on VZ132, by the way. Itchy will have shots. I think what's going to happen is once VZ shoot him once, he will turn. Grill fired and missed. He just has to go on the left side. Some little jumps, off-road driving here. Another shot, and now he's safe. But the light tank is not. So they should be able to take him out. M14 Pro here. And yeah, the punish is on the light tank. He penned once, but they got Amorag. Another bounce for 113. Light goes down now. It's 2v4. And again, I think that if I was able to maintain their advantage here, both 2 versus 4, full health T57, full health CS, and tank advantage. This was THT map, and as I said, everything seems to be okay so far. it's going to be 2-2 draw after this. But if you look at the performance, I would say DFI is playing slightly better, not too much better, but I think DFI is playing slightly better despite THT being the favorites coming in. Okay, I was just waiting, making sure, the things are okay on the other end. And what do we notice here? The cap pressure is on. Cuba is on the cap, grill covering. But again, what the full health CS should just be able to come in, spot. Even if he takes that shot, the Cuba will go down. $52 seconds remaining. M14 needs to come in. He's the one with health. Like, I would hate to see Meaty. Meaty will obviously get outspotted. I mean, if DFI messes this up, I will not. Okay, Cuba gets spotted though. Okay, they had everything in control. Just wanted angles, and Meaty did not even take a shot. Attempted Wolf did, but he was one shot. So Cuba goes down in 1v3, and we should have a wrap here. Mr. Farzi versus Ichirita's DFI, Ichirita's M14 and Meteora. I was not expecting, to be honest. Both sides that I predicted are easier. The other side won so far. So commentators curse continues. You can predict whatever you want, and you will be proven wrong. So whatever statistics data, when you make prediction, it just good luck with that. 2 minutes remaining. But again, like, what would be the situation if the i7 was not dead? Again, they did pick Murad accidentally, but it happens. Like, I think that was happened in our game last week as well. No one realized it until it was too late. No, that would have made a difference. Even in this case, it was one medium. If instead of Murad, maybe there would have been another CS. I think overall it would have been the same. Murad was an autoloader. Grill down to 9 HP though. All we see is dead tanks everywhere. Grill with another shot, and the score now is 2-2. Going on scoreboard on DFI size, M14 Pro CS 3100 damage, Jitter 7 3000 damage, and attempted Wolf Murad also 3000 damage. So I guess Murad did have some impact here. But I don't think that was the reason. The reason why they probably lost is VZ132. I think that is it. It's just risky. But over on THT side, IB6 and E5 doing a solid 3100 damage, as well as Falter Nasa with 2400 and Mr. Fuzzy with a 2k in grill. Now it's DFI's map pick. Okay, let's see what the next map is. DFI's pick. They haven't picked anything yet. Again, scores even Steven. That's what we want to see, right? Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. That's what we want to see. Nothing but a tiebreaker. But I think so far DFI should have been happy. But THT, not so much. Not so much. I don't think THT is missing any of their, I guess, starters as well here. We see Cuba, we see Chud, we have Jester, we have Faultiers, IB Stux. Yeah, I think, and then Mr. Fuzzy. So next, they're also both of them the OG THT gamers. Good pick from DFI, I would say. Good pick. Sandriver again. The way these teams are playing, I would say defense should be an easy win here. Going for 1-1 map here. I do like DEIFY's approach, and that's what, or DFI approach. And the rule is limited edition. That means no two same tanks. But again, you know, I like their pick. They didn't go for proc. Yeah, they go for Sandriver, and if they can win this round, right, again, the longer DFI can maintain this even game, the better it is for them. But then in the end, it will be THT that will be picking the map. Sorry, picking the side, because the map is fixed. It is Westfield. And I would say that the picking defense would be the right play by THT. So DFI. 6 tanks picked. We are on our way now. Yeah, no duplicate. Wait, limited edition, right? So that means no duplicate, and they have picked double chieftains. I don't even know. Okay, they changed. No, they pick another chieftain. It's chaos everywhere. Chaos everywhere. And that's the pressure, boys. That's the pressure. I don't blame anyone to, you know, accidentally break rules. I have done it multiple times. It just happens, man. The more complicated you're gonna make the rules, it's gonna happen. It's as simple as that. But yeah, I think they realized they unselected other chieftains. So I think everything seems to be in control, but there was a little bit of panic. By the way, power has come back. The power has returned. And that's optimistic. You know, you always nice to have another backup player, because what if someone had to like step away for a bit. So yeah, DeFi with we have a CS, Waffle, Murat, Wheezy, I7 Chieftain, one more tank, and over on the THT side, they are attacking Light Tank and V5 so far. UL, Faultiers. Okay, everything is good. Again, you know, I have to like check everything is going okay. Who knows? Yeah. So Valor, they have picked their last 7th tank as Valor, and over on the TST side, we have 113 I7 QL. QL and 113. I think it's some sort of a rush play. with the support from like a bait and rush. Like they'll fake it going one side and then like quickly rush to the other side. That's what you can tell from 113 IS7 QL, right? And then they have tanks that can maybe counter bait from the other side, like a Bat Murat, Light Tank, and V5. So both teams, I would say, I like the lineup from THT a little bit more because on the left side we have Waffle, and Waffle on Sand River is I'm not a fan of it. Let's just say that, right? You need something with camo. They are on defense, right? So like never do anything, right? Just peek at the right time. But like the only position that Waffle can play, that's the only thing, right? Like Waffle can only play like right here, like this window over here. That's all he can do, right? So if the attacking team ignores that, they go to the other side. Might not be useful, but I think looking at the lineup of THT, they are planning for recap here with those 3 quick tanks, no tanks with gun depression, or at least no heavies with gun depression. The push is coming from the very beginning. Not a fan. Not a fan. We have seen a lot of teams stop doing this from the beginning because the teams can get in position and just punish. Attempted Wolf coming in for the early spot. However, Mr. Fuzzy is also no one is in position to actually punish right now. They're all just driving forward. They do see Bama bounce the shot. Super lucky for Bama. Murad might take some in return. Murad penned one to IB stacks and then bounced another. So not the best clip. And unfortunately, no angles from DFI here. Like no one at 8. M14 is not even in the position. Good thing they don't know that yet. Vex Redneck has to be careful. Vex Redneck has to be careful here. They're just going for the overmatch play here. But Waffle is here. Waffle is ready. Waffle, that's what Waffle is for, right? Like that fear factor. I7 needs to go left. Murat also needs to kind of, get more defensive. Same with Valor. Valor needs to get more defensive. Like he's just pushing forward to die. That's what's happening here. Again, all of these tanks, they needed to be more defensive, but that's not happening. They're like panicking. I7 is there in position to help you. You don't have to push. You don't need to worry about resets. V5 gets spotted as well. This Valor is about to die. Vex, Redneck, unnecessary. Whatever he's doing. I know he's trying to get resets here. I7 is there though. I guess timer's down to 8 seconds. Double reset coming in. What's the play here? Are the push happening? Is the push happening? Ichirit is coming back. Gone Sovereign also coming back. So the rotation has happened from DFI here. No punish to the Valor, by the way. The one tank, I was like, he's dead, and he's full health still. So, well, again, too much panic. 3 heavy tanks on the cap. Never works. 21 seconds remaining. Chieftain overpeaked. Took shot. Now Murad is dumping his clip. He needs to just get in cover. He will get a counter push. Unnecessary, ambitious overpeak by Murad and is now getting pushed. However, lucky for him, bats in on reload and he managed to get back in cover. Another miss by the light tank. So it only took 1 shot. Ichirit is now in position though. Ichirit is getting resets as well. 26 seconds. Yep, everyone just sitting in the open. Allowing IS7 to farm. Waffle was not even in the game. And does anyone go down? No, no one's down yet. HP is slightly in favor of DFI. Everyone is alive. And Vex Redneck finally took a shot from V5 that I was worried about. IB6 goes forward, goes down as well. Vex Rec goes down. Now the push is coming. Waffle is in position to punish, and that's what Waffle was waiting for patiently. Another pen onto Batchet, and I think he has one more. No, he's reloading, but he has done his damage. I think he did do 4 shots, and HP is very much in favor DFI here. And a tank advantage. Ichirit is just driving to the middle, ignoring light tank. That's the right play, If they're a light being annoying, just ignore him. Like, just ignore him. Help your team. Like, you start to chase the light and just get punished. It is T100 LT. He got in position, but I think I got 1 shot, but I think it should be okay. Gone Sovereign goes down. And all of a sudden, the HP is not that different, but Ichirit is, as I was saying, he's just putting Cuba out of the game and just getting himself in the battle, which is also a huge thing. Not to mention, Mr. Waffle is coming in. Ichirit is in a position. He put one into Mr. Fuzzy, blocked the shot from Light Tank, had the light again, and telling Cuba that I see you. I'm just ignoring you on purpose. Mr. Fuzzy goes down, and the score is now in favor of DeFi 3-2. Cuba by himself. If DeFi win today here, it's gonna be like a huge upset after upset. That's what we've been seeing. Okay. So what's happening here now? Cuba's down to 2 HP. Still alive. Still alive. And as I said, like, I think lack of map control didn't help. Like, they could have made the play like later on, but and also like when they got here, they just stayed there for a very long time. I think they could have killed the Valor soon, but they didn't know where the Waffle was. That's why they were like panicking. So maybe the Waffle did its job. Like they were just like stuck here for a very long time. They were just stuck here for a very long time, and that's what punished them. They allowed I7 to get in position, and I7 started farming them. And now it's Cuba still alive with 2 HP. Let's look at the damage. What has damage so far? Itchy Riches with 1400. Cuba with 2200. Like solid damage. Of course, you don't have the HP. You have to play outside. 25 from Waffle and 3000 from Rat. Can THT get the win here? I mean, obviously, the next round, not this one. Because if they lose the next round, right, it's gonna be tough. It's going to be tough. Waffle's going in. And there are some planes. Maybe they're coming in to support the light tank. Just buying time. Maybe they have like another player who hasn't joined, he's running late, so they're like gonna need 3 minutes. Also, sometimes it's better, like even if you have lost the game, right? I think it's just better to kind of, I guess, use the time to rethink what you want to do next. Instead of just running next go, and then it gives you time to calm down a little bit. Irritated spots. Cuba. Can he connect the Cuba RBRT is a Wheezy here, but can Itchy Riches? He missed first. By the way, Cuba has been like harassing Itchy from the mid game, and then he got another shot into Itchy here. Can he finish? Can he win 1v4? I think Cuba hasn't given up. Now he's going back. Cuba's going for like a 5k game here. He's like, I'm gonna do my job. 5k damage. Nothing that can happen. Meteora coming in. The more I say his name, I think his name is like Meteora. Meteor, like, like a meteor. 2 HP and a dream. 2 HP and a dream, but now everyone's closing in. Murad is coming in. Murad is one shot. The VZ is one shot. I7 is one shot. So like the only tank that has HP is Waffle. So I can see why Cuba, there is hope. But it's slim hope. Because like the numbers, right? There are like too many angles. But again, it was defense. Sandriver and the 1, and I think DST can win the next round, and it will be 3-3 after this game. The M14 Pro i7, 3500 damage. Yeah, I wasn't even in the game. Like, it took a while to get in position. Tablet Wolf and Murad, 3000. Waffle with 2500. And over on the other side, Cuba in light tech with 2600 damage. Chud and Mr. Fuzzy in Murad and B5 with close to 2000 damage. This is DEIFY map, of course. And I would say THT needs to like get serious here. Of course, it's defense, right? But they cannot lose this round though, because if they do, then the next round, all DEIFY has to do is like win one more. And I am very impressed with DeFi strats, by the way. Like, I am impressed. Like, some of them, they had like some openings. But by impressed, I mean they're not doing something common. They're doing different things. Okay. So THT going with 60 TP again. 60 TP did, I guess, they did win the round in Cliff where they played 60 TP. I think they're also playing it because unique tanks. Maybe they want like a Chieftain Valor and a 60 instead of a Super Kong. And a DFI over on the other side, we see a AVRE coming in with CS Murad Light Tank Batchet IS-7. So this looks like more like a slow play here. And a Chieftain. One more tank, probably attempted Wolf. I don't think they want to risk power right now because of what happened in Mines. The Mines disaster. And yeah, CS from attempted Wolf. Or okay, so AVRE has been switched for a 4005. I don't know. I would have preferred AVRE. I mean, if you have to play 4005 again, does not have the camo, and AVRE does, right? It can do something and dig out an I7 there, and over on THT side. We have Sturv for IS7 as well. Sturv, you know, it can do things. It can do things if you play it accordingly. More flexible, I would say, than Waffle. But we saw DeFi made Waffle work. They might be able to make this thing work as well. Cuba coming in 260. And waiting for two more tanks. Bradley just joining in. They need reinforcement because TST is not performing up to the level right now, especially being the favorites here. That's what the word on the street is anyway, but Bradley's going to pick his tank, and if I have to guess, it's going to be Bad Chat. Just saying. I have seen him in Bad Chat more than any other tank. But we will see. It's Murat. Close. Close. In your defense, I guess you don't need Bad Chat, right? Murat can do the same job effectively. And then one more pick, probably. Yeah, they are a little heavy right now. 4 heavies, what TD? Limited rotation, but I guess on defense you might not need to rotate. But it would be better to have a light or medium as your last option. Who will it be? Probably Jester. And it is Jester in a Batchet. Yeah, it does give them a little flexibility to move around when needed, and Batchet has the clip. And we should be on our way now. Okay, here it is. Okay, it's a shame going in, or sorry, TST, going in the default holding position. Wait, did they switch a tank? I thought Jester was in Bat Chat. I guess Pama picked it. Ichiritz is coming in quick. Light tank can get there for free. Also, he's a little bit lucky that no one was in position to punish him. Sturv coming forward, got spotted. Spots each other. 60 spotted. Bat Chat's not. Light tank has to be careful though. The rotation is coming on the left side, and actually the zero line is open. They can take H1 for free here. They can take H1 for free. If they do, it's going to be very difficult for THT to kind of take that position back. Here is my concern though. THT saw they have a light tank, and they still did not put anyone at like J9, K0. So that's a little concerning for me. But maybe their plan is to just push this side, kill the chieftain first, and then maybe 4005. But right now, there's this huge opening. There's this huge opening over on the JK line that is free for DFI. They can do whatever they want. Ichi can get to the cap. They can get once they take H1 for free. That is like not having an I7 on tracks. Do they spot anyone? No, they should be able to spot like 4005. Chud is playing with fire. Okay, I guess their plan was to like spot from right here. But Chud's playing with fire. He's just going forward by himself. Once he gets spotted, 4005 will be able to pen him here. And not to mention that chieftain over on the left side can also pen. Chud will be in the open. Same with the 60 DP. But I guess when he gets spotted, they will punish chieftain. So it can work because they have tank in this position. That makes the spotting cap a little bit easier. Cuba crossed going forward. Again, it does come down to Meteora here. Can he connect? Can he pen? Can he set 260 on fire? Base cap is on. This chieftain has never been spotted. Okay, now he has. Cuba needs help though. He pens Cuba, of course, as a chieftain. Cuba take one in return, but a shot from Valor here managed to pen chieftain. They are not spotted, so chieftain's a little bit tricky position. Another shot into chieftain. Chieftain should go down. Stirves penning. But here's the problem though, 3 guys on the cab because that side is completely open. 34 seconds. No one's even trying to go to the backside. Stirves by himself. Murat will come in and this is going to be a quick cap. These guys, too many guys out of the game. 60 is getting close. I'm not sure if Bradley will spot all of them though. I think he will. It's going to be close though. They might get some reset. Everyone has to connect. M14 gets spotted. He got reset. Okay, Falter has to just take his time to aim. Same guy though, same guy did it, and one of them left. Okay, the reset did come in, very very close, very very risky. And over on the other side, Chieftain goes down, and the 4000 will go down. So whatever the window they had is now gone. They kind of put the cap pressure. It was almost won, but it did not pay off now. And wait, who died? Chud died. I'm not sure who penned Chud. Maybe a shot from 4005, but 4005 is going to go down as well. Cuba misses a shot. I think 4005 wants to kill Bama. Bama's down to 1 as well. But yeah, there was that panic window there. Very, very close. Very, very close panic window. But glad it worked out for THT because that means the score's going to be even. And we will progress to the next round. Cap pressure on again. They have less tanks. But as I said, I mean, they could have like slow played it. Like when they secured the left side, I think Chieftain had to kind of come back. 4005 again, lack of camo doesn't help him to rotate easily. Like a minute remaining. All tiers like should be able to spot here. Yep, he did. They managed to connect the shot into Itchy. Bradley took a shot in return. But I think the things are looking in control of THT here. And we should have. Again, the score should be tied after this game. In sandriver, yeah, defensive team won the round at least one time. We were right that defending team should win. And they did. Slowly, waiting out the time here. Rats pushing in, 60 TP is pushing in. It's a matter of time, I guess. How Cuba took time last game before going down. I think Ichirita is like, I'm gonna do the same thing. He's on 6 HP. Bradley dumped a clip in Sovereign. Maybe Bradley is what they needed. Bradley was the one that just came in for a reset or spot, and he did. Close, but he did. And over on the other side. I7 pushed by himself, goes down. And all of a sudden, Bama goes down as well. By the way, Okay, now I'm 14 pros. I was gonna say the score or the number of tanks are even, but there's a huge HP difference. Sturves full health. Faultier's or Sturves healthy. Faultier's pretty healthy. Bradley's healthy. But you see a 63, not much health. Itchy is now rotating. Maybe they get an angle. If Itchy can get to A2, he can farm these guys on the side if I7 keeps spotting them. Serve is retreating preemptively. That's the right play. You don't want to be all trapped in one position when we don't have like that much mobility. With the attacking team still having their light tank alive. Voltier gets spotted by the light. Does attempt it. He has an angle, right? But yep, there's one shot by Itchy. None of these teams, they don't like to rush. They're like, we're gonna use the full time. Missed. Voltier's outspotted. Attempted should be able to like put a shot or two, but Bradley can just push and rotate. I hope they know what the health of light and CS is, because if they do, Bradley can just go in. Because they know where the I7 is. But at the same time, they don't really need to, right? They can just sit here. Yep, CS gets spotted. Pen Bradley, and the Bradley pen one in return. Minute 45 remaining. I think we have to wait till the timer runs out, because Faultier, he's not moving forward. No one's gonna move forward, so we'll just wait here for a little bit while we check on everything else is okay or not. My predictions for the next week was Immortals versus THT. Could be going opposite right now. Against it is just driving, trying to find an opening. $20 remaining. And he goes down. Let's up the score to 3-3. So going over the scoreboards, Eagle Eye I7 4600 damage. Hamlet Wolfen is 3500 damage. A lot of damage by these two tanks, but like not much from anyone else. And over on the other side, I7 with 2500 damage, Cuba 260, 2200 damage, Brad and Murat 1900 damage. So pretty even damage spread from rest of the guys as well. Everyone kind of did their job. There was that moment where it was pretty risky, was very risky. When the cap timer was probably down to less than 5 seconds. Now it's THT's map. Let's see what map it is, though. Let's see what map. Yeah. They are going with Himmelsdorf, boys. They're going with Himmelsdorf. And the Himmelsdorf slightly attack favored, but defense can win. We have seen that today. We'll see how it goes in this round. Yeah, THT on defense first. So I think DeFi has to they have to win this, and then THT can die in the next round. But if they lose this, right, I think it might be it. So like DeFi cannot make mistakes. They haven't made so much, and well, besides that one error with the picked Murat, and then on the THT side we have, what do we have? Yeah, they got lucky with the I7 AFK. And they are on defense. I guess they want to kind of play passive. And going with Sturm Tiger, that's the thing though. When you pick Sturm Tiger, you kind of tell what you're going to do. Sturm Tiger can do one thing only. I guess you can kind of fake out, make them think you're doing one, but then do the other one. But you just never know. But to be honest, most of the time, I think THTs, they're going to go with the traditional Sturm play where he's going to be resetting the one line and then be stacking on the other side. And we do have an intro for Himmelsdorf, though. We do have an intro for Himmelsdorf.
Himmelsdorf, a small city map. The teams start the battle in opposite corners. Both bases are located close to each other, but in a way that you can't stay on the defensive all the time. The main attack routes pass through the hill, the alley and the railroad, but in general, the attack can be successfully executed through any part of the map. Heavy tanks and tank destroyers with powerful guns run the show here. However, a lot depends on the mobile light tanks.
Okay, no more tank pick from DFI yet. And DST with 279E. So no auto loaders. We have an E5 as for 279E Type 5 Sturm Conqueror. And wait, another E5. Yeah. I like E5, E5, a lot of potential now, a lot of potential for really, really solid city map tanks. We're on DFI. We have a QL Type 5 I7, another Type I7. Type 5, I think, especially with the nerf to the reload and everything else getting buffed. Like before, your E5 had like less HP, right? And less alpha. And Type 5 had a better reload, and now Type 5 got like a 3-second reload nerf, but E5 got like a buff with HP and obviously had a really good DPM to begin with. What do we have here? Yeah, on the DeFi side, the E4 is the last tank, right? Power down still it as a support, as I said, risky. It's a DeFi, the Chieftain. I mean, you can make it work, right? You can play Hill pretty well. But so far, I would say, comparing the lineup, I think they're equal. I would say it's equal. I don't dislike any lineup. Because they have Sturm Tiger, but it's compensated by playing 2 E5s, whereas the other team they don't have an E5. The E5 is like a really, really solid tank, especially if it has to fight like Type 5s, quick rotation, crazy DPM. Anything can happen, when you're playing E5. You know, I am very confused, by the way. I am very confused what's happening today. Like 1-1 earlier. King is winning against V1 and INTZ won against Immortal. Then here TST might win, or sorry, DEIFY might win. So what is happening? Glad I'm not playing today because today seems to be the day of upsets. Or underdogs taking it all. You know, it's like one of the days. The TST going with like a split. I do like, you know, the Sturm is on the tracks. They're sending 2790 forward and a Super Conqueror. Is he gonna play train station? No, he's just going to playing forward. So a split from TST setting double E5 over on the left side with the IS type and IS4. A blind fire from IS7. Both of them shooting each other. And then they managed to cross. QL a little late getting to the spot, but not late enough. E5 got spotted and he probably did tell Type 5 and IS4, or actually they could see the QL is there, right? They're like, okay, we won't cross, but Bama didn't care. He's like, I'm gonna cross. Usually it's better. Yep, he got spotted as well. Usually it's better like when you're making these rotation, right, to not get spotted because once you're spotted, it's like huge for the enemy team, right? They know where two of these tanks are. Super Conk is coming back. Annie, I am okay. Um, Another shot into QL, by the way. Gone over and taking heavy damage. From Bama here. Holy moly, that's the third shot. This should not happen. Like a QL, that's like one, it's okay. Two, not happy. Holy moly, that's the fourth shot. Is he AFK? Did he disconnect? He disconnected. He disconnected. Oh wait, did everyone disconnected? He disconnected. Wait, no one's moving. I think something's wrong. I think they're like, I don't know what's wrong. Something is wrong. Are they pinging me? Oh, 15 minutes timer, okay. Okay, so yeah, I see the problem. The problem is not an issue. The problem was the timer. They changed to 15, and I think they can reset because DFI did not fire. And I think they're telling me to come back, and I will come back. And we're gonna go. Like, how do I go back? So they realized it. I'm surprised they caught the timer because I didn't know about it. I guess they were all waiting for me to come back. Yeah, I'm like, how? I was like, how is this IS4 just outplaying QL 4 times? But there was a mistaken timer. DEIFY figured it out, and to be honest, it wasn't really an issue for DFI. Like they're attacking, right? It would have been an issue for a defending team, but that just shows, right? Like they don't want any advantage if they can kind of tell early on, right? Yeah, because one one tech is just stationary, right? And you're farming him, you kind of know something's not right. Okay, timer is back to 10 seconds. And also the thing is, I think the host, I think DeFi was the host. So they changed the timers. That's their mistake. So I guess that's a good thing, yeah, because like the team could be like, you are attack, and then you wanted more time, and then you reduce the time next time. Okay, so everyone's gonna take the positions again. Double type 5 over up top. QL going to QL spawning position. Three of them kind of crossing. It's erected. Gone Sovereign. He's not going to the window or... No, he's just ignoring the window. He's ignoring the window, boys. Are they like preemptively just assume that THT is going to do the same thing and they have just completely changed their plan? Is that what happened here? Three of them stacking over on the left side. I thought I saw E4 there. E4 is there. It's irritated. You know, I'm not a fan of E4 trying to play this position because E4 has less gun oppression. But maybe, you know, maybe he can just outplay it here. If he performs, if E4 delivers this position, maybe this is gonna be the new meta position. Type 5 is coming in. Two guys up top. It's a chieftain and another type. Again, nothing is happening. What is happening now? Okay, they're playing. They're playing. I'm just confused. The E5 is there, Falter is there, IS4 is there. And they know where the E5 and IS4 went, right? So they changed it a little bit, but again, it's gonna be like a blind push. I don't know if it'll work as well as they think because 279E should be able to like spot them early, and Super Conk as well as Storm Tiger should punish. Another spot I've seen, I think, like a very while back, someone, I think it was Magna, who played like right here. You could play right here, and that's like super difficult for anyone to punish this guy. If you can, I think at 279 you can kind of back up right here as well. And over on this side, okay, I don't know why, but Type 5 decided to just push by himself. I don't like blind pushes. I think it's just a distraction. It's just a distraction. And he took shot in return. But that's the thing, boys. Like E5 versus Type 5, it only goes one way, and E5 just destroy the type. Because for type, even when he itchy, you can't. And Bradley has fired 3 times and penned twice, and holy moly, Meteora with that, like... Is he hull down? Is he playing with fire? Like that angle, man. I didn't even know there was like a pixel shot here. But on the other side, yeah, Type 5 just down to like 1100. He was eaten alive. But over on the other side, E4 has moved forward. The push is coming as well. And that's a Sturm Bomb. Bang. That's taking some damage. And over on this side, I7 also on the cap. So not an issue though. Because they're already in banana. I7 will also get punished from Sturm as they have that angle covered. The guys are going forward. QL and I7. QL should be able to punch Chieftain with a good shot on Chud actually. That helps you. And now Chud's on fire. So the only problem right now, actually it can work for DEIFY because as their punishing type is also here. The guys on the banana are kind of out of the game because these guys have just moved forward. They're going with the overmatch. They're like, we have the overmatch, let's just take it. Attempted has held, IS4 has held, and Sturm just shoot once in a very long time. Not to mention Super Conker's down to like low. He's down to like 2 shots. They bounced. I7 doesn't though. Mr. Fuzzy. Type 5 is coming in. Cuba takes another shot. Cuba fired 692 E4, but E4 might be able to put another shot. Sovereign will kill Cuba, and I think things are looking in favor of DEIFY here. E5 is healthy. They're waiting for support, and while Chieftain is just farming, Bama is just in the open, so is Bradley, and just getting farmed by Meteora here. And a domination by D5 so far. Cuba should go down here, and they'll have another advantage. And again, at the same time, Bradley penned Meteora, but Meteora again just farming Bama. He's not out of the game. He pulled 2 guys up. Bama is down to like 2 shot. M14 Pro coming in. Can he delete Bomber right here with a heater? He does. He does. Bradley with 1600. Only tank that's alive. HP is close. These 2 guys need to go and kill Type 5. They have some tanks that are low health. Bradley will easily kill M14. Bradley is also in cover. And as I said, like E5 just destroyed Type 5, right? Type 5, E5, not a match. But M14, really good heat pen on Bradley, ammo-racks him, and then attempted Wolf with another lower plate shot on Bradley. I thought Bradley's gonna easily just kill. 2v1 over here. Meteora needs to come in and help. Attempted can kill. And he does. He does. It's just 1v5 at this point, and attacking side did manage to get this win, though. It was looking a little iffy, I would say. It was looking a little iffy because their Type 5 Vex Redneck was down to like one shot for no reason. That seemed to be like have been like a bait because more and more tanks committed towards him. And then DFI reacted really quickly, used this window to push the other side. And just overpush instead of just sitting and capping, right? Where Banana had shots. They know the guys are Banana out of the game, so they just overpushed. And there were like, I think 3 tanks that were in Banana. Faultiers came back while from the B line, while the other pushed from the other side. Meteora with the final kill. And now DFI just one victory away from winning this round. Attempted Wolf in I7. That's a huge game in I7. Especially the armor tanks. They had 4100 damage, 3 kills. E4 with 3400 damage. M14 Pro in Type 5. Penned some good heat rounds. Really good play, I would say. Penning those heat instead of going for the HE 3300 damage. Solid performance by Type. And then Meteora on the hill just farming, just farming or creating chaos. And that's what I don't like. Once you push Banana, you need to just come back the same way you pushed. The reason is you try to push through courtyard, and what happened, it's just inevitable. I've seen it so many times. My team does it, and I'm like, I absolutely hate it. But yeah, that's just an inevitable thing that happened then when you decide to drive through courtyard. So Bradley in E5 with 4500 damage, Cuban Storm 2600 damage, Walters in Type with 2500 damage, and then Mr. Fuzzy in E5 with 2000. Palmer just got caught out, right? Not able to do anything. Chad also, the push was coming on Chad, and I thought he would block more, like the 2790, but the armor didn't hold there. They just kept leading or just penning him, despite having one IS7 though, because that's how the push was going. And now, our score. Okay. What's happening now? He was playing Storm again. I don't know why he's playing Storm again. I'm gonna just message him. Actually, I'm running a little bit late. I was not actually expecting. I know I wanted tiebreaker, but I wasn't expecting a tiebreaker. I would have done like a post-game interview, but I think I cannot, as I am running late to do something else. So I was gonna message them, if one of them can join after. But we'll leave it for now. Or maybe next game. So DFI on defense this time, going with double I7, keeping the faith in I7. I prefer 113. In himmelsdorf they can do the same thing as I7, I feel. And then M14 Pro. He was a pro in the Type 5 last game with penning his heaters. But I think, just how the day is going on, I think DeFi might just win it here. It is the day of the underdogs. Because they just played better. Like, I thought a V1 versus King is going to be easy game for V1. I thought if Models versus the INT, it should be an easy game for Models. And I was expecting 1 versus Sin to be a close game. Still favorable to 1 though, but close game. But I have been proven wrong. Okay, THT now picking. No, I think it's no auto loaders, right? That's the rule. Yeah, no auto loaders the rule. It is THT's map though. But again, they are down 1, but that's okay. They can bring it back on attack. Waiting. Let's watch the, I guess, the intro again.
Himmelsdorf, a small city map. The teams start the battle in opposite corners. Both bases are located close to each other, but in a way that you can't stay on the defensive all the time. The main attack routes pass through the hill, the alley and the railroad, but in general, the attack can be successfully executed through any part of the map. Heavy tanks and tank destroyers with powerful guns run the show here. However, a lot depends on the mobile light tanks.
Okay, it's finally looks like the tanks are coming close. And yeah, THT with double E5, double I7, 113, double 113, double I7, E4. Okay. So the lineup from both teams, actually the other team also picking an IS or 113, but triple I7, QL and Type 5. Very, very identical tanks. I think the only difference is they have a QL instead of 113. And yeah, Type 5 and another I7 for the other one. But they're looking for like a rush play. Like they're not, DFI is not going to wait around here. They're going to make the plays. They're going to control the game. They're up by a tank, right? What's the worst can happen? Tiebreaker is happening. Even if they lose. They want to like, you know, in defense, you kind of, if you put the pressure on, right? Like all the pressure is on TSG right now. Like all the pressure on TSG right now. They're like panicking. You would be, and we'll see how it goes here. So DFI wants to take advantage, and just imagine if they hadn't lost that IS7 in the Mines game. The game might have been over by now. Could have been. The push is coming, and wait, what's happening? Are they just sending it? Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, I know the pressure. You know, I know they're not gonna just do it together. But you see the tanks that they have. They are also pushing. So I guess maybe they like read them that they were gonna push left, and these guys are gonna push right. And okay, boys, the game is over. TST will win this round, and we're going to tiebreaker because they have. That's the risk. That's the risk with like, you know, see a fast lineup. They just predicted they will go there, and they just all push banana. They do get spotted. Chad is spotted. Why is he coming here though? Why is he coming here? He might get caught out by himself though, but they can just put cap pressure, like take the overmatch right now. Cuba is also coming in. They need to kill 15, and the 4 of these tanks are actually out of the game, despite them being fast tanks. TST can just take their overmatch. They don't know where these guys are, right? They're just kind of going. They do spot I7. They do spot another I7. Cuba spotting tanks with his rear side here. That got to the cap, got shot by E4, but it doesn't matter, right? They just want to delete the Type 5 immediately and then move on to the next tank. They know 2 of the tanks are out of the game. I don't like it, Bradley. I don't know why you're going back to fight by yourself. You will not be able to hold them for much long by yourself. Cuba fired and missed. Cuba is going for E4 here. The cap pressure is also on. They need to kill E4 as well, quick. Chad is in cover over there, and then they have, yeah, they just ignored Bradley. Bradley is doing what he can. Again, in favorable of a TST here. They need to just push. Skill down to 2 shot. Yeah, they need to just kill E4 as well as QL. Did Bradley go down? Bradley does go down. Adapted Wolf is behind. He's like the first one. E4 is down to 1 shot. HP in favor of TST as well as the position is in favor of them. E4 goes down. QL will go down as well because the thing here is the 2 tanks are on the cap and they don't have resets. But they're not in the position. They will, but unless Gaunt's over this crosses, which he will. They see them coming. They're moving forward as well. Chud's down to 2 shot. He needs to move forward as well and kill I7. Yeah, they're not just capping. They're, you know, they see the opening and they kill them. 2 full health tanks are on the other side, and these guys are just running circles. Nothing you could do, right? At the right play by THT as well. HP's close. Tanks, however, the tanks are the difference right now, and DeFi are just in a crossfire. Volunteers on one end, and then rest of the other 4 tanks holding the other angle, capping and also just farming. Cuba is rotating. He's gonna just kill Sovereign, who's down to 2 shots. Volunteer is also very healthy. And boys, we are going to tiebreaker now. Sovereign goes down, and it is Westfield. THT picks this side, and if I am THT, I will pick defense because the TSs and French mediums are banned. Scores 4-4. And going over damage, Meteora with 3100 damage. Like he was the one, yeah, there he did what he could, attempted. Well, they kind of came back, right? It's just the risk. It's just the gamble, right? It was a gamble and it kind of worked in favor of THT. Maybe they guessed that they're pushing this side and they're just gonna push banana, right? Like you see these tanks, you know they're pushing somewhere, right? So it could have been like a predictable guess from THT. Yes, that's what happened when you see like fast tanks and they just took an overmatch. And IB6 and E4 with 4100 damage, Vultures I7 3600 damage, Cuban 113 2300 damage, and then 2000 damage from both E5s. And it is Westfield, everyone's favorite map. There is no intro. The Westfield. If I was, as I said, if I was THT, I will pick defense. Waiting. And that's, he did the right thing. THT did the right thing and they picked defense. They still have the chance. And DFI lost someone. Who did he? They lose. They lost power. Wait, did they lose two guys? Yeah, they lost two guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, someone is back. I'm not sure if he was always here, though. Maybe he was. Yeah, maybe he was. Maybe he was. I don't know. What do we want post-game interview? Hmm. Maybe we can do like a quick one. I'm gonna do, yeah. I messaged them, I'm like, okay, whatever. We got to tiebreaker. I guess both people can they can agree to like a post-game interview here. So we are now going with the TST on defense and the big DBR. I mean, we have seen EBR work, right? Like it's a fast tank. It can do things in Westfield. We have seen it. I would just prefer T100 LT. I feel defense is favorable. Favorable. I don't like leopard pick. So far, I don't like EBR and leopard. I know CS and other things. I guess leopard does have speed. But another tank that might, actually could be useful is the Progetto. Leopard from D5 as well, I guess, so they cancel out. Yeah, Leopard's canceling out. EST, we have an E6 EBR I7 Chieftain. I don't know about I7. But on D5, we have double E6 Chieftain, Dizzle, Light Tank, and Leopard. Need one more tank from DFI and... Oh, what was Tilden? Defense favored. And now it comes down to strat what they're doing. They're holding. Fizzle also, like, I guess a good one when CS is not available. Used to be really used in comp. Like, I used to use it a lot. And bringing out TVP. As I see, whenever you see THT play, you can see some of the more uncommon tanks. TVP interclip has been, I guess, restored, but I still wouldn't pick it personally because of the bad pen and you know, not the best camo either. But the interclip, if you can make it work, can help you. I would prefer Progetto, by the way. I would prefer Progetto. Progetto's gun is better. But again, like the tanks, the defensive team have, the EVP should be able to go through easily. The DeFi is ready. They have a, yeah, double E6 Chieftain, Chisel, Grill, Leopard, Light Tank. And over on this side, we also have double E6 actually, I7, Leopard, Chieftain, EBR, EVP. And this is it, boys. This is it. It's happening. You asked tiebreaker, and we got tiebreaker. What are we waiting for now? Let's roll, boys. Everyone has picked their tanks, and here we go. Okay, so where are they going? THT, more mobile, more brawling capability, I would say. DeFi, they have the grill if they can make it work. Even, I would say, even Steven, depending on the play, what they're doing, defense side, just more favorable. With the limitation, Jester going for K7. And actually, the entire DeFi team also going. Okay, so I think they might have lost their. I would have seen. It would have been better if they went to the top side, to be honest, because they're going for K0, allowing THT to take the C2 position for free, and after that, you can come in from like the D line, but again, they would expect that to happen, and they can just punish that push effectively. Especially because you will be slow coming in, lack of CS and Murat. The push is happening. It's you Richard over on the corner. And Leopard, that's like the fastest tank is the slowest one. I guess he's just staying back. If in the middle, they will not get anything. We'll just have to wait like 2 or 3 more minutes here before they rotate because Jester is tucked in. They will not have any shots on Jester. Leopard and TVP are just kind of playing there so they can blind fire the cap. I mean, I think they're kind of worried about Jester, but I think you don't have to be. Jester is fine. Cuba's gonna like spot any rotation coming early in, so they have some time. But I don't like so many people just going low on the left side. It's always easy to go low, but difficult to come back up. And Jester's not even a CS, right? It's not like a medium or a Batchet that can easily RBRT die. Richard does spot Jester though. So now, what will DFI do now? Chieftain gets spotted though. That Chieftain's a little bit, I was blind fired by Chieftain. Yeah, he blind penned. There were like 4 tanks though. It was gonna probably hit someone more likely than not, and everyone else gonna just bouncing off him. They know all of these guys are here. EBR is coming in to spot. Ichirits gets spotted by. Did he? No, he didn't fire. I'm not sure how Ichi got spotted. Maybe he did fire. I don't know, or maybe EBR. Cuba going back in position. They are now rotating back. They do have like I guess they have two E6s right that can brawl effectively, and also because I7's out of position and this chieftain's gonna take a while to come in as well. And that's a good shot by Grill. That's a good shot by Grill and this chieftain. This could be expensive. They have like one hull down tank that can effectively brawl. I guess they have two E6s as well. Actually, both teams have two E6s. Yeah. Okay, it's close. Okay, so now they're rotating. I think they're gonna push from the middle. They have to push together though. They're just waiting. Cuba should spot them coming in, but he's a little bit on the backside. It just comes down to this push, how effectively and how they make it. They do need someone on the left corner. But I think what's happening here is Grill is staying. He's gonna wait for I7 to leave. And when he leaves, he will just punish. THT very heavily committed on the left side though. Very heavily, very heavy, very heavy. And the push is happening around that side. The mediums are coming in. They're a little slow. Again, using bait or like, oh, bounce by I7 iterated. I'm just confused how he gets spotted though. Like, I'm just confused. Is it Chieftain? Yeah, I think the Chieftain is over peaks here. Maybe he should have been in the bush though. Like, there's so many bushes, he could have stayed behind. The push is coming. They are spotted. It just, there's not many tanks in position to do anything about it. Chieftain is coming in. The tanks are now coming in. TVP obviously will take a while. Chieftain will take a while. Leopard, I don't know, even if he doesn't take a while, what can he do? So this little skill, he needs to get in as well. Like, he needs to should have held that angle. Ichirito's driving away for no reason. RBRT's Cuba, track him, but repair the push is happening. There is a slide over match right now. There is a window though, but I don't like how this Leopard is not in the game so far. He's also like kind of going up really slowly. Grill's also out of the game, not even spotting anyone. So whatever their plan was, I think, not sure if it'll work. However, the brawl is happening. E6s versus E6s. Leopard missed. Cuba's holding their wide angle. They have a 4v3. Yeah, 4v3. Cuba's on an angle though. They can make this work. Bradley, Leopard holding. The thing is, Bradley is in the play though. Chieftain also made it. Their Leopard did, and Itchy is getting back on the cap again. And Jester just like Grill is not even in the game, and that does not help them. They have to do it together, whatever they wanted to do. And they're also losing the brawl. The HP 3000 HP difference. Chisel is just sending it. He's like tired of Cuba holding that angle. He's like, I'm done with you. And no one, unfortunately, no one pre-aimed at Cuba. He just drove away. No one was paying attention to Cuba at all. They could have like killed Cuba. Attempted, missed. Cuba playing with fire here. Lucky for him, no one wants to help. Attempted though. Put another shot. Amorax. Chieftain's now paying attention. Jester gets spotted. Jester gets shot by Grill, but he do pen light tank. Light net need to not die, and they need to kill Cuba while saving. Attempted Wolf. Midi try to run away to help. Got shot in the back. DEIFY is just low on HP. Jester goes down though. Jester goes down, and if they can kill Cuba, maybe the tank difference can help them. Attempted has to be careful. So has to be everyone else as well. Sovereign is the only one that has HP. Little Skillra. He needs to not do whatever he's doing, because the problem is Grill's out of the game. And Lil Skilla is a Leopard. They're now rotating. Cuba coming in for Itchy Richard, and TVP is also closing in. Leopard is full. Okay, glad I'm not on mute. Meteora takes shot. Yeah, they just have too much HP. They're just gonna push forward now. They know that Grill's out of the game. They know the cap pressure is going on. They're just gonna push forward, and like there are so many one shots for DEIFY here. Yeah, Chisel goes down. Meteora will go down next. They are trying to take out Chud though. But and Cuba will take out Itchy Richard here unless oh well, no, he doesn't miss. He take him out. And it's a cleanup over on this side. I think they could have executed it better. It's just that the Grill and Light Tank were kind of two guys out of the game, while Cuba, their Light Tank was holding a really key angle, and they did not punish him sooner. They should have. So here we have Grill versus 6, and THT will win despite they were favorites, but not an easy win for them. Not an easy win for them. Like they had to fight hard, man. They had to fight hard. And imagine if DeFi didn't lose that I7 or with the AFK there, how that would have ended. So over in terms of damage, even I was saying Grill's out of the game, but he had the most damage. I guess it was on Jester though. But maybe the light tank, if light tank wasn't there, could have been different. But over on the THT side, IB Stux, that's like a lot of damage by him. 4,800 damage, like single-handedly, kind of. I guess he was the difference there. Everyone else kind of similar damage that they were fighting. Cuba seemed to be doing a lot, but I guess he was just being more annoying than anything, like distraction to the enemy team, forcing them to. I'm just surprised the not THT DeFi didn't hold that angle earlier. Let me get Cuba if he is there. Yeah, let me get Cuba here. Yeah, GG to both teams, and congrats to THT for progressing. Hey, Cuba. Hello?